Okay, guys. Tonight we are going to talk about Success Club, the importance of achieving Success Club every month, why we want to do that, why it's important, and how we can do that. Hold on. Okay. So basically, what is Success Club? A lot of you know what Success Club is, but there's some really new coaches on, and you may be, kind of confused about it and thinking like, okay, what is this, and why do I need to get it, and what does it mean for me long term? So basically, Success Club is a recognition and rewards program that is put in place by Beachbody. It's a point system, and it basically like, sorry. Okay, hold the phone. No, it just kind of like guides you through your building your business and acts as like a measurement for how well you're doing and how well you're building your business and how many people you're helping. It is the foundation to building a consistent and duplicatable, thriving business. It's the backbone of your business. For me, it's non-negotiable. Every month, I know that I have to hit Success Club 10. And when I first started out, I focused in Success Club 5. But once I got comfortable with that, I just decided that Success Club 10 was just a must for me. And I just do what I need to do every month to get it done. And I'm not saying this to pressure any of you or to push you too hard, but it just is what it is. If you want to build your business and you want to grow your customer base and your team, it's just, you got to do it. It's the first thing I think about every month when the calendar restarts on the first of the month. I think, okay, how am I going to hit my plan? And I map it out. How am I going to get to at least 10? And at the end of the month, I think, okay, where am I at? And if I'm not there yet, how am I going to get there? So Success Club is a point system, like I said, and you qualify for Success Club by getting success points. The way you get points is by signing up a customer or a coach with a challenge pack or an HD order of Shakeology. For a challenge pack, you get 2 points, and for an order of Shakeology, Home Direct is 1 point, and that's for a coach or customer. You also have to have a minimum of 90 personal volume points on HD. For an active coach and an emerald coach, you only have to have 50 personal volume points. And actually, I just learned this today as I was going through all of the information on the online office and the training tools. To qualify for Success Club, even though you're only either an active or an emerald coach and you only necessarily need 50 to be active or emerald, to qualify for Success Club, you have to have 90. So you get that with your Shakeology. But sometimes, like with my husband's coaching account, I will, like, let's say I don't want another bag of Shakeology. So I will hold off his Shakeology order and I'll buy some other supplements or an exercise program or something that will get me to 50. And that's fine because my husband I'm not focusing on my husband's coaching account in order to make Success Club for him. But for you, like, let's say you're like, I have too much Shakeology at home and I don't want to order another bag, so I'm going to put it on hold. And you order something that's only going to get you like 50 or 60 personal volume points. That will affect your qualification for Success Club. Now, if you have like a bunch of people ordering under you, that counts as your personal volume. So if you have like, even like 3 or 4 customers ordering under you a month, and you've got like Home Direct customers that are reshipping out, you're going to be fine for your 90 personal volume because your customers contribute to your personal volume. Does that make sense? Okay. So there is Success Club 5 and there's Success Club 10. And it's pretty straightforward. You get 5 Success Club points, you've hit Success Club 5. You get 8 Success Club points, you've still only hit Success Club 5. But if you get 10 or above, then you hit Success Club 10, and there's no going over that. I mean, you can get 8,500 Success Club points, but that won't make you anything more than Success Club 10. It's still good to shoot for 20 or 30 or whatever. I mean, it's still going to grow your business even more. But as far as like for the, purpose of saying Success Club, there's only 5 or 10. Okay, so this is probably the most important slide. Why do you want to achieve Success Club? Hitting Success Club and getting those Success Club points is a direct reflection of how many people you are helping and how many lives you're changing. You're not going to get Success Club points if you're not helping people, and you're not going to help people if you're not getting Success Club points. It's just when Beachbody has these challenge packs for a reason, because you have your Shakeology and you have your fitness program and you have your eating program all in one for the most all around great results. So that's what you really need to focus on when you're trying to, hook somebody up with a program or a challenge pack or whatever. And some people are just not going to do Shakeology, and they're just like, I just can't afford it. I'm not a shake person, and that's fine. But just make sure that you know that you're that's what your goal is. Just kind of set them up with that package that's going to give them the best results. Secondly, achieving Success Club every month means growing your business. Coaches who consistently hit Success Club 5 or 10 or higher automatically grow their business. There's no secret to it. It's known, it's proven. I don't know if you'd say it's proven, but every coach in our upline who is successful, this has always been a must for them. There's just a little statistic here that I found when I was looking on the online office today preparing for this, that coaches who hit Success Club 5 or 10 for 24 months consecutively are statistically proven to grow their business 234% more than those who do not. So that's huge. So other reasons you want to hit Success Club that are just maybe a little less important but still worth mentioning. You get monthly prizes for hitting Success Club, and that's usually just a small prize that's sent to you in the mail. Recognition on the Beachbody website, recognition at Summit in some cases, recognition within your team. And then trips, which this doesn't come until a little bit later, but every year there's a Success Club trip. Last year it was to Cancun, or this year it was to Cancun in 2015. And next year it's going to be a Caribbean cruise. And throughout the year you earn points, I'm sorry, I just got totally distracted because my husband came in. Throughout the year, every month you hit Success Club 5 or 10, you earn cruise dollars. This year it's cruise dollars or Success Club trip dollars or whatever. And by the end of the year, Success Club contributed to that, along with other factors like signing up new coaches and stuff. You can get your entire trip paid for. So that's kind of something to keep in mind too. There is also what's called Success Club All-Stars and Success Club All-Star Legends. If you hit Success Club for 12 months consecutively, you are a Success Club All-Star. And if you hit it 24 months consecutively, you are a Success Club All-Star Legend. And that is, with that, you get recognition at Summit and whatnot. The other very, very important thing about hitting Success Club is once you hit Success Club, you actually get free customers from Beachbody. So all of those customers that sign up from the infomercials or online, that don't have somebody in mind to to work with them as a coach, they are all assigned to a coach, just like all of us. And when you hit Success Club, you are eligible to earn those free leads. So you do have to be an Emerald coach in order to get the leads. So once you're an Emerald coach and you hit Success Club, then that's when you're eligible. So there's two different kinds of leads. Customer leads are customers who sign up for a Team Beachbody free account without making a purchase. And those people are assigned to coaches who, I mean, I get assigned those customers all the time, even though I hit Success Club 10, but though you just have to qualify for Success Club 5 in order to get those customer leads. And you're not making any commission or volume right off the bat, but they're added to your customer list so that if they ever decide to order Shakeology or a program or anything in the future, they are your customer and you will get the volume and the commission from that. The Success Club leads you are eligible for if you have hit SC10. And these are customers that sign up for Shakeology Home Direct, the Ultimate Reset, and Challenge Packs. There's a little uh-oh, my battery's running low. Hold the phone. Crap, I don't have my charger. I think I'm gonna be fine though, I have 10% left. So if you hit Success Club, oh, that's what I was gonna say. There's a little bit of confusion, I think, and Liz, I'm not sure if you know the answer to this. You're not getting Success Club points for these Success Club leads, but you're getting their volume and commission.
That's correct, Gina.
But I thought, did you say that you got Success Club points?
Every once in a while, I feel like I see a random Success Club point in there, but that's been like the last 2 months or so, but more consistently on a normal basis, it's not Success Club points. It's just volume and commission.
And what could have been happening to Liz is that a random customer that she had gotten a lead from maybe ordered a new order of Shakeology and she got the Success Club point from that. Because I think that once they're your customer and they do buy a challenge pack, you will get the success points from that. It's just when they first sign up with that initial purchase, you'll get the volume and the commission, but you will not get the Success Club points. But regardless, it's two reasons reasons to go Emerald and to hit Success Club every single month that's why you want to do that. Oopsies. Okay. Success Starters is different than Success Club. So Success Starters is also obviously implemented by Beachbody, and it is a recognition program for new coaches who earn Success Club right away. So coaches who earn Success Club in their first 3 months, and it doesn't have to be, it just has to be 5, it doesn't have to be 10, it's just Success Club. They earn what's called Success Starters. And it doesn't necessarily have to start in the month they signed up. If they hit Success Club 5 in the month they start or in the month they sign up, then it has to be 3 consecutive months after that. So let's say you sign up in July and you hit Success Club in July, then you need to hit July, August, and September. If you sign up in July and let's say you don't hit Success Club in July, but you hit it in August, then it's August, September, October. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Kind of? Okay. So once you earn Success Starters, basically what you get is a free ticket to Coach Summit, which is for the following year. And that is a value of up to like I think it's like $295. Sometimes they have like early bird specials or whatever, but you get that ticket paid for in full, and you get taken, I believe you get taken off the wait list right away. I can't really remember how it works, but
yes, you get taken off right away.
Yeah. Okay. So
email.
Yeah. Okay. So that is something that you should strive for as a new coach. Next. Okay. So when I first started as a coach, I just kept watching webinars and YouTube videos that kept saying that this Success Club was just non-negotiable. So I incorporated Success Club and hitting Success Club 5 or 10 into my goals every month. And so and sometimes I think that figuring out your goals when you first start as a Beachbody coach can be really overwhelming because you kind of don't know what you're striving for yet. And so I just wanted to add this slide in there to give you some suggestions of goals that you can set for yourself pertaining to Success Club. And I'm not saying that you have to make these your goals. These were my goals. Like in my first month, I was going to hit Success Club. And I kind of just in that little paragraph, I just put, in order to do that, you need to help 3 to 5 people. Sign up for a challenge pack or Shakeology Home Direct. And in order to do that, you need to be reaching out to people, talking to your family, talking to your friends, telling them what you're doing, having conversations with people, inviting people into your challenge group, and basically being a product of the product and just sharing your story. So an example of one of my quarterly goals that I had was I will achieve Success Starters and earn a free ticket to Summit, which meant I needed to earn Success Club in my first 3 months. I know that was one of my hugest goals when I first started. So yearly, this wasn't one of my goals because I didn't know about Success Club All-Stars. But when I found out about it, I did set that goal for myself that I wanted to be a Success Club All-Star, that for 12 months in a row, I wanted to hit Success Club. And another one of my goals is to educate my personally sponsored coaches on the importance of achieving Success Club every month. And I will go into that a little bit in more detail in a minute here. But so those are just some examples of goals that you can set for yourself and, you know, strive for, and in order to make hitting Success Club a priority. So tips to achieving Success Club every month, and Liz, you can kind of like chime in here if you have any other suggestions, but basically running monthly challenge groups. You always want to run a challenge group every month, an accountability group, a 21-day group, a 30-day group, something like that. I have started well, actually, Liz and I together, mostly Liz, really, has started doing the monthly coaching groups. And that was something that was really scary to me when I first started doing this because I was not into recruiting. I was so afraid of asking people to do this thing that I was doing. And I was so afraid that they'd be like, no way. And I think that's because that's how I was initially. I was just like, no, I'm not doing that. And so I'm afraid of getting that response from people that I talk to. But making it your goal to, you don't have to actually hold the coaching group, but encouraging people in your life that are interested in coaching to jump into the coaching groups that Liz does, or if I ever get the courage to start doing it myself, whatever. So anyone is welcome in these coaching groups. And Liz, thank you. Charger. Hold on.
That's me. I came to your rescue.
I love you. Did you text my husband?
I stalker called him.
That's hilarious. He was in the hot tub.
I know. He's like, I'm in the hot tub. I'm like, go. It's an emergency. Go. Okay, I'm going back to mute. You accidentally switched your slide, so go back.
Oopsie doopsies. Hold on. Oh. Oops. Ah! Was I already past this one? Oh, no, yeah, okay. So we will always, you know, put these coaching groups on the team page and make sure you guys all know about it. And if there's anyone you want to add into the group, they're always welcome, and we encourage it because we want your team to grow. We want this team to grow, and so that's really important. And doing monthly free groups, like 7-day clean eating, or like this salad group we're about to do, or an ab challenge, or a Shakeology group. Well, that's not a free group, but a Crock-Pot group, like stuff like that, just so people are like, oh, this is what she's doing with this whole Beachbody coaching thing, you know? And it just gets people kind of like aware of it. And then of course, one thing I didn't put on here is just reaching out to people and letting them know what you're doing, or connecting with people, increasing your network of friends, stuff like that. It's just, that always obviously helps. Take advantage of the Challenge Pack promotions, especially like, I know that it was the 21-day fix was extended until the middle of August, but that was the way that I got in like several Challenge Packs at the end of July, because I said, you know, the sale's ending tomorrow. I just want you to know this. If you want to get it at this price, then, you know, these are the last couple days to order. So taking advantage of that, and then planning out your month in advance, using a calendar, and strategically like posting your next group, you know, or posting your free group in the beginning of the month, and then posting your coaching group. I mean, I'm not saying this is how you have to do it. I'm just saying this is a suggestion. And this could be a whole nother call, using a calendar and planning out your calendar, and in order to like maximize Success Club, or Success Club points. But so anyways, do you have any other suggestions, Liz, on this?
I would say can you hear me okay? I'd say my only other suggestion is kind of what we talked about last week in our Zoom call, is following up with people. And just like, if you've had somebody that you talked to and who wasn't ready a month or 2 months ago, reach back out to them and just tell them that you were thinking about them and that you'd love to have them in one of your next challenge groups. You don't have to make it a long message, and that just sort of puts the idea back in their head. And I've had so many people join my groups from that. So that's just another great tip.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so this is something that will come kind of down the road, but once you start recruiting new coaches and they sign up and they're ready to, you know, start building their business and whatnot, it's just really important that when you start a coach off, that you emphasize the importance of this, because it's really, if you don't, it's almost like doing them a disservice, because hitting Success Club is like a guideline. It's something that you can measure. I just saw that there's a typo on here. I'm sorry. It's something that is measurable, and they can work towards, and they can set that as their goal. And it kind of gives them, like, in their first month, okay, this is something concrete that I can shoot for. Success Club 5 or Success Starters, you know? So it's just important, I think, to tell your coaches, and not to pressure them or push them, or, you know, just when you're setting your action plan with your new coaches, just say, let's set a couple goals. Like, let's focus on getting your first group up and running. You know, well, first doing the post, obviously, like an initial invite, getting that group up and running, hitting Success Club, being a product of the product. It's just, it's one of those things that you just really want to emphasize when you sign up a new coach. The elite and premier points might sound completely foreign to a lot of you. And that won't come in for a while. For, you know, I'm just getting there. Like, I'm not, you know. So the way you earn, well, let me back up. Elite and premier are two different, I guess, forms of recognition. A premier coach has a certain set of goals to achieve, and an elite coach even more. And the way you become premier is by earning premier points, and the way you become elite, same thing. And then also building your team underneath you. So the way you get these points, one of the ways you get the points is by the success of your team. So if your coaches are hitting Success Club, you are getting points for that to contribute to your elite and premier team points. Does that make sense? So Also, it's Success Club means that you're getting volume, and that means that they are growing their business, and it's helping you grow your business. You know, it's kind of just one of those things. The leadership ladder, I don't know if you guys know about the leadership ladder. I think it's kind of new. There's 4 different categories, or I guess rungs you would call it. And I think it's business builder, Liz, do you know?
I think it's business builder, team leader, team builder,
organization leader,
and then
executive leader or something.
Yeah. So there's certain categories for each rung that you need to hit. And there is one category on there that is like how many of your personally sponsored coaches earned Success Club. Or not Success Club, but Success Points. For Premier and Elite, it's earning Success Club, but for the leadership ladder, it's just your personally sponsored coaches earning Success Points. So even if one of your coaches only earned 1 Success Club point, you still get a point for that, for the leadership ladder. I feel like I have to back up for a second because I don't know if I specified that for Success Club. In order to hit Success Club for August, you would have had to get 5 or 10 Success Club points in July. So it's for the month in advance. So like if you hit all those points in July, then you're eligible for the leads in August. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Sorry, I just don't know if I mentioned that, so I didn't want anyone to be confused on that. Okay, so this is another really important thing to speak about real quick, and this could also be a whole nother topic of discussion. But I just wanted you guys to know, first of all, for those of you who are brand new coaches, it is really important to sign up your spouse, if you have one, on your weak leg. And the reason you want to do that is because once you start building your business and you're putting coaches on each leg, if your husband is your first coach on your weak leg, all your other coaches on that leg are going to go under your husband, which means he's going to be getting the volume, and so are you. So you're both going to be getting that volume. So once, like down the road, when you build your business and you get to Diamond, and then you can start developing your husband's business, and he can start, once he's Emerald, he can start cycling, getting the team cycle bonuses. And so you're getting the income from that, but you're also getting his volume and all the people underneath that. So you're cycling even more because of that. It's really confusing, and I'm sure you're like, what the hell is she talking about? But it is really important to sign your spouse up.
Can I jump in, Gina?
Yeah, please do.
Okay, I just wanted to just touch on that a little bit more. So a lot of you might not are thinking, well, I don't have a spouse, I don't have that option. Well, do you have a mom or do you have a sister? Because that's another way to work the business. So my goal for myself is I get myself to SC10. Anything above and beyond SC10, as far as customers go, I am giving them the link to my husband's coach account. It's still me. I'm still earning that income, but what that is doing for me is that is pushing that extra volume up my weak leg from my spouse so that I can get that weak leg volume balanced out with my strong so that I can earn more team cycle bonuses. So like if I was just pushing myself and keeping all of the SC points for myself, that's fine. But when I put it through my husband, it's going to increase my cycle bonuses by hundreds and hundreds of dollars. So hopefully, I can't see anybody, but hopefully that makes a little bit more sense. Was that okay, Jen?
Yeah, no, okay. I was kind of getting there, but so basically, once you have a spouse signed up as a coach, on your weak leg, and you want to make sure it's on your weak leg, and you're an Emerald coach, because it kind of doesn't matter until you're an Emerald coach because you're not cycling yet. You're still accumulating that volume though, so you could do it before you get to Emerald, but once you become Emerald, this becomes very important. That once you get yourself to 5 or 10, whatever your goal is, you do want to put the rest of your sales through your spouse. Just like you give your link to people to order, once you see yourself kind of getting past that SC5 mark, and you've already given your link to a couple more people, you want to start giving that to your, giving the link to your husband's account so that people can order through your husband. And this is going to, just like Liz said, it's going to increase your weak leg volume because it's on, your husband's sales are on your weak leg. It's going to increase your cycles and your cycle bonuses because you're having more volume on your weak leg. And in turn, obviously, that's going to increase your income. If you don't do this, you're losing volume on your weak leg, you're minimizing your cycles, and you're losing income. So it's really important. And I know that sometimes it's hard to like be like, shoot, I want the sales to go through me, but you really have to think in terms of your income. You have to think like, if you're balancing out those two legs, your weak and your strong leg, you're going to cycle more because that's what the cycle is based on. It's based on the amount of volume you have on your weak versus your strong leg, and that's how you're going to cycle. So if you don't have any volume on your weak leg, you're not going to cycle because you need to have volume on both legs to cycle. So you could be making all of this commission off of your off of your customers on your strong leg, but you're still making that commission if you put it under your husband's name because you're getting your husband's commission, but you're cycling then, and you're getting even more income. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. Anything to add, Liz?
No, I think that was good.
Okay. Oh, that's it, I guess.